Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'll be looking at the Information and Communication Technology paper 2, October, November 2023. So for this video, I'll look at the document production first. Okay, so you can go on to read these instructions. It's very, very important for you to read instructions. Okay, all right, so let's begin. You have been supplied with the following source files, okay, which are these. Evidence 1, open the file N2302 evidence.rtf. Make sure that your name, center number, and candidate number will appear on every page of this document. Okay, so let's go ahead and open our source file. So I want to open my evidence here. Okay, so we want to make sure our name, center number, and candidate number will appear on every page. Of course, you have to put your information in the header or the footer. So in this case, I want to have the header. I want to put my information in the header. Okay. So another for Ikechukwu is my name, NG156, comma, and then I have 0004 as my candidate number, and then I'll close that. Okay. All right. Yeah. Save this document in your work area as evidence. All right. So let me just copy that evidence followed by your candidate number. For example, this. Okay. So let's go ahead to save that. So I'm going to go to File and then Save As. Browse for my location. Let me see where I am. Okay, I think I'm in the right folder here. So what I'm going to do, I like to create a work area where I keep all my printout and any other evidence document and printouts. Okay, work area. So I'll call this work area, and I'll save this file here. Let me just be sure. Okay, save this document in your work as evidence followed by this. Okay, so I will definitely save it as a Word document. I would not like to leave it as a rich text format, so I'm going to change it to Word document. So evidence 0004, that would be my center number, because of the question says I should save it followed by my candidate number, not actual center number, please. Okay, so I'll save that. All right, so you will need your evidence document during the examination to place screenshots when required. Okay, so I'm going to just highlight this. That's fine. To task 2, document. You are going to edit a report about video gaming. The company uses a corporate house style for all their documents. Paragraph styles must be created, modified, and applied as instructed. Okay. So number 1, using suitable software, open the file N2302 review.rtf. Okay, so let's go open that. Where are you? Review.rtf. So I'm going to open that. All right, so the page setup is set to A4 and landscape orientation with 2.5 centimeter margins. Okay, so we need to inspect to be sure that all they've stated here, they are all there. Okay, so let's go and check the margins first. So let's go to layout. I want to get to margins here, custom margin. So you find out that this the margins are 2.5, which is true. And of course, the setup, the page setup is on A4, which is also here. We can see that there. And then what else? Landscape orientation. Sorry, it's on landscape orientation here. A4. Let's go to paper tab and then see that it's in A4 here, right here. Okay. So I think that's fine. So we're able to investigate that. So 3 styles have been created. Do not make any changes to these unless instructed. Where are the styles created? So let's see them. So let's close this, go home, and then go to style. You see that you have a V body. Okay, let me just expand this. So we have V body, VG list, and then VG title. They're all the styles. So of course the normal is the default. Okay, all right. So those are what they've been created. So we're not meant to make any changes to them unless instructed. So good. So save the document in your work area with the file name VG review. So let me just copy that again. Go to my file and then go to save as. So I want to save it in my work area actually, and then this. So VG13, and then make sure it's in Word document type, Word type. Okay. Let me see if there's any other extra information. Make sure that it is saved in the format of the software you are using. Okay. So that's very, very important. So this, I want to assume that is done. Let me go ahead to save. So I'll save that. Thank you. All right. Place in your evidence document a screenshot to show this file has been saved. Make sure that there is evidence of the file type. Okay, so file type is very paramount here. So I'll go to my work area. So I want to take a screenshot of the VG review file. Okay, so I want to use my snipping tool actually. So what I want to do here, maybe I'll just copy everything here. Actually, let everything. Oh, sorry, I didn't get everything. So screenshot everything here. So I think the interest is actually the file type, but I'll just make it this way. Or maybe the file type is actually the interest here. So let me just crop this out because they never indicated. They never said, oh, that we should have the indicate the folder name or anything. So the file type, which is Microsoft Word document, which is important. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just increase it a little bit so that it can show type here. Okay, so I can okay that and then copy that and then paste it in my evidence. So that's step 1 evidence. So I can paste it right there, and that's fine for that. Okay, so this is done. So number two, remove any page breaks from the VG review document. Okay. Okay, so you can click on this show hide button here. When you click on it, it will give you all the spaces and then all the stops. Okay, so when you go down here, you see that there's a page break. So you want to click right there and then press the backspace to delete that. And then of course this one also, you want to delete this one by pressing the backspace too. And I think those are the only 2 page breaks that we have there. Okay, I think I've made a video on page breaks, so I think you see you can watch the video up at the right side here. All right, so I'll remove that one more time and then that's it. So I've been able to remove all the page breaks. Number 3, place in the header of the document automated page numbers left aligned. Place in the header of the document automated page numbers left aligned. Okay, and this is the first time I'm seeing something like this. So the automated page number has to be at the header this time. So you go to insert, you want to go to header. I like to take this blank 3 columns, very, very handy. So so it has to be automated page. Okay, so it has to be left aligned. So I want to remove all these placeholders on in the center and then leave this one. So I'll just click on it once to select. Then I will go to page number here. I want to place it at the current position. So you want to take the first one, plain number. So that will add automated page number for you. Okay, and it will appear on every page, okay, in the header. Okay, so number 3 is done. So place in the footer the text market review by. Okay, so let me just copy that also. Followed by a space and your name, center number, and candidate number, right aligned. So in the footer. Okay, so let's go ahead to go to insert and then this time around go to footer, take the same form. Okay, so this time around it's supposed to be right aligned and the footer followed by place in the footer. Okay, everything right aligned. Okay, so I'm going to remove this placeholder here. Make sure you remove them. Ensure that you remove them. Just leave the side that you need. So I'm going to click on this side, and then I want to paste market review space. So my name is Ikechukwu. Sorry, Ikechukwu Amalefo. Okay, and then NG 156 156 will be my center number, and then I'll have 0004 as my candidate number. Okay. All right. I want to put my phone in silence. Actually, that's what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. So that is done. Make sure that all the alignments match the page margins. Okay, they all align with the page margins. Okay, I think it's good. So I can close this actually. And what's next thing? No other text or placeholders are included in the header or footer area. So I make sure I remove all the placeholders. Headers and footers are displayed on all pages. Okay, so that is done. So everything is quite in order here. So number 4, select the subheading video games and the following text up to and including the paragraph ending transaction and advertisement. Okay, select the subheading video game. Okay, so let's look for video game first of all. So video game here, and then let's see, you have to stop at transactions. So following text up to and including the paragraph ending transactions and advertisement. So let's look for it. Transactions and advertisement. A situation whereby you can find it, you can actually go press Ctrl F and then write transactions. So let's see if we can find the transactions and advertisement. Can we find something like that? Okay, so that's it right down there. So we can actually take from this paragraph and up till video games. Okay, so let me just close this. Okay, so we should select that, change the page layout so that only this text is displayed in 2 columns of equal width with a 2 centimeter space between them. Okay, so let's go ahead to do that. So you want to go to layout, go to column, and then more columns. I want to make it 2 columns, and then making sure that I have spacing up to 2 here. Okay, so you can okay that, and then we'll have something like this. Fair enough. Okay, so this is done. Okay, so number 5, create and store the following style, basing it on the default / normal paragraph style. Okay, take a screenshot to show that you have defined the settings for the VG subhead style. Okay, so the name of the style will be the VG subhead style, right? So I'm going to just copy that. So create and store the following style. Okay, so the name will be this. Okay, so I just copied that. So to create this style, I think one has to be careful. So normally what I do is that I just have my cursor blinking at the first line here. It is very, very important, because if you place it somewhere, to always remember, even if you place it somewhere, but it's good to place it where you can control. So I like to leave it at the first side. Some people leave it outside completely, maybe somewhere around here. You can click outside or something like that, but I like to leave my own at the heading here, so that whenever it's changing, I will know. So when I'm done, I will just revert it back. So I'll show you something. So if I enlarge the style here, okay, now you will see, let me just expand that. You will see that you have, if I click on this title here, this style will be taken, the VG title. If I click on the body, you find out that the body style will be taken. So that will tell you the type of style that you have for each section or each paragraph. Okay, so if I click on this list here, you find out that VG list will be selected here. So that will tell you where you are and what style a particular text you select or something like that, or you click on has. Okay, so I like to keep my cursor here. Okay, and of course go to new here, click on this, and then of course have the name of the style, which is VG subhead. You want to make sure that it is the style is based on normal, so you have to click here and then make sure it's based on normal. Okay, so the font style will be sans serif. Sans serif should be by convention we always take Arial. So I'm going to choose that. Font size is 20, so I'm going to just take 20 here. Alignment with center, so I'm going to click on center right here, and then enhancement with bold and italic, so bold, italic. Line spacing will be single, and then space before and space after are all 0. So I'm going to go to format here and go to paragraph. Line spacing here is 1.5, so we want to make it single. You want to, where's single? Okay, yeah, that's it right there. So spacing before and after has to be 0, so I need to put this one to 0, and then I want to OK that, but they say that we should take a screenshot. So, but let me just OK that first of all, and then OK everything. As you can see, this my heading has taken the form of the subhead, which is what I don't want. So of course I'll take it back to VG title. Okay, so I'm just going to select VG title here. Okay, to take it back to where it was. Okay, all right. So let's see the question one more time. So we've been able to do everything here. We've been able to assign all the styles, right? So the next question says, take a screenshot to show that you have defined the settings for the VG subhead style. Make sure that there is evidence that you have based this on the default or normal paragraph style. Okay, so you want to go back right there. So you want to actually go to the VG subhead. So you click on this arrow, or you right click and then modify. When you click on modify, you see that the name is there, and then you see that it is based on normal, so which the question demanded. Okay, the next thing I want to do is actually to go to paragraph, and then so that it will be evident that there's before and after spacing here. Okay, so I like to just take both. So let me just take a screenshot of both of them. So I'm gonna just take a screenshot like this. Okay, so I'll copy that. So this should be the next evidence. So this, which step is this? Let me see the question. This step 5 actually. Okay, so let me just okay, sorry, let me just close this. Okay, this back. So on my evidence step 5, okay, so I'm gonna paste that right there. That's cool. So place this in your evidence document. Okay, so we can play, we've done that already, so select that. Okay, so number 6, identify the 4 subheadings in the document and apply the VG subhead style to each one. Okay, so let's locate all the subheadings. Video game is one of them, and then of course let me hold down my control key. Online gaming, and then e-sports, it's one of them, that's 3, and then we'll have mobile devices as the 4th one. Okay, so we're going to apply VG subhead. Okay, so I'm just going to click on VG subhead here, and then they will take the style, right? Good. So number 7, so let me just get this over with. So number 7, locate and move the paragraph. So paragraph aggressive competition between the video game industry, so that it appears as a new paragraph So let me locate this first of all. I think it's important that I locate that so I can read the next line. Let me just copy that. So what I'm going to do here, Control F, and then I'm going to type in the data, the text, and then see what it finds. Okay, so we're here. So this is, let's see, locate and move the paragraph. Okay, this, which ends with video game industry. Okay, the video game industry. Okay, so that it appears as a new paragraph immediately after the paragraph ending gamer. Okay, so let me just, so the paragraph that ends with gamer controls the gamer controls the action. All right. So let's go there. So this is, I select all these. So let me look for this other paragraph. So I'm just going to paste gamers control. Okay, controls the action, right? Okay, so that's it here. So we're meant to paste this appears as a new paragraph immediately after the paragraph ending. Okay, good stuff. Okay, so we can go back right there. Let's go find this one. Okay, so this is this one. So we can cut that. I can cut that and then go to, where's this other one? Controls the game. So immediately this one. So I'm going to just enter and then paste right there. Okay, so I need to backspace so I to be consistent. Okay, so I think that's about it for this. Okay, that's it for this one. So I need to select that. Okay, so number 8, using the data in the file and 2302 players.csv, create a vertical bar chart to show the worldwide distribution of online game players for the year 2022 only. Okay, so let's go ahead to open that n2302 players.csv. Let me go here into 2 players. Okay, so I open that. So what the question says, okay, let me just first of all make sure that everything is showing, all levels are showing. Okay, so what the question is telling us is to create a vertical bar chart to show the worldwide distribution of online game players. Okay, so these are the players, online game players in different regions. All right, distribution of online game players for just 2022. Okay, so I'm going to hold down my control key and then select the data here that represent 2022. So I'll go to insert. I'm going to just go to recommended chart, so it can recommend a chart for me. So I think this is the one I like, so I click on it and then okay that. So that's another faster way of creating your chart. Okay, so we've done that. Let's see the next thing. Label the chart as follows. Chart title. So let me just copy that. Chart title: Global Online Players 2022 in millions. So I'll copy that. So that will be my chart title. So it's already here. So I'm going to just make it, put it here. And then, I don't know, I may have to enhance it a little bit just to make it black. And then, of course, make it bold. Just to, look like what I have in my question. Category axis is category axis title region. Okay, so let me just copy that region. Sorry, come to my Excel file. So I need to click on this plus sign here and then bring out the category. I need the categories here. The category axis. So I don't need this vertical axis actually, so I can just get it off. Delete that. Just click on it and press delete, and then that will go off. All right. Okay, so that's it for this one. Let me also make this region to be black enough and bold. Make it black and then make it bold, just to stand out like what I have in my question. I don't think it's a must. If you don't do it, you're not going to lose marks. Okay, Okay, so number 10, display only the data values along the top of each bar. Okay, so let's go ahead to do that. So click on the chart, and then you want to click on this plus sign here. So you want to click on data labels. Okay, and that will show. Do not display a legend. Okay, so no legend displayed. No legend displayed, so we're good with that. Okay, so we don't have different colors, maybe red, blue, or something, so the legend will be there. So depending on how you created your own. Okay, so number 11, format the value axis scale to display a minimum value of 0, a maximum value of 1500, and an increment of 300. Okay, so you want to go back right there. This is the value axis. Okay, so you want to right click on the value axis. You want to go to format axis. So you see this option here. Now by default already the minimum value here is already 0, so we need to make the maximum to be 500, and then of course the measure will be the increment. Always remember that the measure is the increment, so we want to make measure 300. Okay, so I want to enter, and then that should be distributed. Okay, so we have it right here. So 0 the lowest, and then the highest 15, and then of course 300 as the increment, right? Okay, so I think that is done. So number 12, insert the chart after the paragraph ending game players in 2022. Okay, so let me just copy that and then find it again. Okay, let me just close this one. Game players in 2022. Okay, look at it here. I don't have to find it anymore. So let me see how they say we should. So the chart ending with, okay, insert the chart after the paragraph ending with, okay. So I want to go, okay, so after, so I want to just press my enter key, and then I've not copied that. I've not copied the chart. So let me copy the chart, Control C, and go ahead to that same insertion point, and then paste. Okay, so you see that when I pasted, it's aligned with the the margin. So if your own does not align, so you just have to adjust the what's it called, adjust the chart to align with the margin. Okay, so mine aligned with the margin, so I think I'm good with that. So I don't want to change it. Where did it align? Let me get it out a little further, something like that. Okay, let me just undo it just to have it originally how it was, because I'm good with the way it was. Okay, so this is fine with me. Okay, so so make sure that the chart and all data fit within the column width, which is done. All the data labels are displayed in full with no overlap. Okay, so if you look at our data label, everything is displayed in full. There's no overlap anywhere. Okay, there is a 6-point space after the chart. Okay, so this way you're going to be careful here. So after the chart, there has to be a 6-point space after the chart. So for me to do this, I can actually add a 6-point space after this esports. Sorry, a 6-point space before this esports. So that will give me a 6-point space after the chart. Okay, so I'm just going to click before esports, and I'm going to go to paragraph. Okay, so you want to make sure that before, spacing before will be 6 points, before the E sports will be 6 points. Okay, so you want to okay that, so that will serve for that. So if I go ahead to open the paragraph one more time, you see that this the spacing before will be 6 points, right? And then if I go down to this place, if I'm not mistaken, sorry, here, and then let me go to paragraph, and then you see that the spacing after is 6 points also. Okay, so that will tell you that you're very correct. All right, so that's for that. So that's for the 6-point space after the chart. Okay, so I will just highlight that. So number 13, the style named VG list has already been created. Okay, stored and applied to the 5 list items in the report. Okay, so let's see the 5 list item in the report. Where is it? Okay, so that's it here. Okay, so I'll just be on it. I'll just click on it. Okay, modify the VG list style so only the following formatting is applied. Okay, so of course already the name is this, so we're going to locate the VG list already. So let's locate it. So you expand your style, and then okay, you're already on VG list. By me clicking at it, you're already on VG list. So I want to click on this arrow by the side and then modify. Okay, so let's take all the formatting. So font style will be sans serif. Okay, sans serif obviously is Arial. Okay, and then of course font size is 10. So we're going to make it 10. So alignment, aligned left to margin. Okay, so whenever you give a bullet point or a list, it's going to give you some kind of it's going to jump forward a little bit, right? So but this question says that it should be aligned left to the margin, so which means that the number has to align with the margin. Okay, so so you want to actually go to paragraph. You want to go to format and then paragraph. You want to make sure that indentation before text. Okay, so before text here, you can see that before text there's already indentation before text. Okay, so you want to remove it. You want to make it 0. Okay, so I'm going to make it 0 here, and then okay that. So as you can see in my preview, it will jump to the left, right at the to the margin. Okay, so that is very important. So don't make that mistake. Okay, it's very important. So the enhancement will be italic with enhancement will be italic with numbered list, that is this. Okay, so let's make it italic. So we're going to make it italic. So the number list is going to be from number here, format numbering. So make this numbered list, choose this one, and then okay that. Okay, so it's supposed to be italic. Okay, remember that italic enhancement is italic with numbered list. Are you with me? That is 1, 2, 3. So be very careful here. All right, so line spacing. Line spacing. Let's go back to paragraph again. Line spacing will be what? Will be single, and then space before and after will all be 0. Okay, so let's go back right there. Line spacing. Okay, it's already single, so space after should be 0 here. Okay, 0, and then I'll okay that. Yep. So what's next? Let's see. Place in your evidence document screenshot of the style setting for the VG list style to show that you have changed these. Make sure that the screenshots show all the changes made to this style. Okay, so they made it. They were really specific about this. Make sure that the screenshots show all the changes made to this document. Sorry, to this style. Okay. So what I want to do, I want to go to I'll go to a paragraph just to show that I did this. That the indentation, they are all 0, and maybe I should just click on numbering, because that numbering, the numbering is also important, but I'll remove it, and then let me use a paragraph. Okay, because paragraph I think is more detailed. The numbering is already showing here. Okay, and then so the spacing, the indentation, and everything, I just want to take these two dialog boxes. So I want to take this just to show everything. Okay, so I'm going to take those, copy that, go to my evidence. Evidence, what is this? Let me see, this is step 13. So we should have evidence 13. Okay, so before I do that, let me just okay this. I've not okayed it finally, so let me okay everything, and then we'll have something like this, which is fine. Okay, so see that the numbering, they are all aligned to the to the margin, and they are all italic. Okay, this is very important. All right, so I can go ahead to paste the evidence. So I'll paste that there. Okay, so format the paragraph that starts mobile gaming is expected so that it is indented 1.5 centimeters from both the left hand and the right hand margin. Okay, so let me find it. And first of all, let me just highlight this, that I've done that. Okay. So let me look for that particular text and see. Okay. I can close this my style. Okay. So let's see what the question says again. Format the paragraph that starts mobile. Okay. So that it is indented 1.5 centimeter from both the left hand and the right. Okay. Okay, so you want to just sorry, this paragraph here, just this. Okay, so we want to go to paragraph. We can right click actually and go to paragraph. So in indentation, so you want to make before and after text to be 1.5. Okay, so I'll make it 1.5, and then also make this one 1.5, so that from left and the right is going to be they are going to be indented. So I'll have 1.5 right here, and then I'll okay that. Okay, so it will indent from both sides. Okay. Okay, so this is it. This one is done. Okay, so number 15, spell check and proofread the document. Okay, so make sure that the list is not split over 2 columns or pages. Okay, so let's proofread first of all and then come back to those. Okay, so let's go to review and then spelling and grammar. Okay, so first of all, let's check for spelling. Okay, you see that recent, so the red ones will be the most important ones that we need to correct. So recent wasn't spelled correctly, double C, so we need to correct that. And then rapidly, of course, double P, we need to also correct that. Okay, so I think the spelling is done. So we'll have grammar here. Grammar, we don't have to do anything on this one, so I'm going to ignore. I can as well ignore everything, but I just want to do one after another. Conciseness, right? I'm going to ignore everything, ignore this. So I think the most important thing is actually the spelling. Okay, so punctuation, ignore. Okay, so we're good with that. Okay, so I will ignore everything. So that's it for that. So I think we've been able to correct everything right there. Okay, formal right, I don't need all those. Okay, so supposed to be 100% now. All right, so let's see. So so make sure that there are no widows or orphans. Okay, so widows or orphans, let's have a control over widows or orphans. I think for you to be able to control widows or orphans, let me close this. You need to go to paragraph one more time, go to line and page breaks. So you want to make sure that widow orphan control is checked. Okay, so this will control any widow or orphan. So if there's any widow or orphan, that's one line that went off to the next page or something like that, is going to control it. Okay, so very, very important. You have to check that for widow and orphan control. So make sure that there are no blank pages. Okay, so there are no blank pages, obviously. Okay, we have only 2 pages here. And then original styles are maintained. Okay, good. This is very, very important, you see. So they say that original styles should be maintained Okay, so let me just go ahead. So when I click on title, so I have the title style selected, the body selected. If I click on the subtitle, this the VG subtitle is selected. So everything. So if I click on the list VG list is selected. So I think everything is good with the style. So uh, all original styles were maintained. All styles are applied consistently. Yes. Spacing is consistent between all items. Obviously, yes. Okay. So save the document using the same file name and format used in step one. Print the document. Okay. So of course we can go ahead and then save this, and then of course go to file and then go to print. Okay, I can as well print to PDF. I will continue, go to PDF, and then in my work area I can leave this at this as this and then publish. Okay, so our final work will look like this, which is pretty. Okay, I think that's about it. So everything is done. So sorry, where's the question? The question is here. So we're done with this. So in the next video, I'm going to treat the database. Okay. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share the video. All right. And then also comment if you have anything to contribute. All right. Thank you very much, guys. I will see you guys in the next one.